John and Ronnie out and about again. This morning we're on our way to pick up some permits that we filed for. We're really happy about that. So it's a nice day. The sun is out finally. Last couple of days it's been gloomy. It didn't rain, but it was just really gloomy. So I like it when the sun comes out. Right, baby?
Right.
Really? Is that all you have to say is right?
Right.
As you can see, he's a bowl full of joy this morning. Belly full of jelly. All that good stuff. So I think we have a couple of stops today after this. John is working today. He's going to go give a quote on someone who wants something done. She's got divots in her ground. She wants a quote on filling them up. So he's going to go take a look at that. Yeah, I think after that we're done. Then he's going to detail my truck.
Yeah, because it stinks.
Yeah, we already discussed why it stinks. But,
It stinks because it smells like you've been driving Cheech and Chong around.
What's up, Smokey? So, yeah, he's going to do that. So I'll come on a little bit later once we get out of this neighborhood because, folks, this is not a good part of Philadelphia. I'm telling you right now. So, we'll talk later. Bye. Okay, so we're back, folks. We picked up our permits. We're happy. Happy? Happy. Very happy.
Very.
So, now we're on our way to give a quote. John's going to give a quote. And then we'll see what the rest of the day has in store.
They clean Ronnie's truck.
Oh, yeah, he's going to clean my truck. Happy about that.
Because of course, John, I mean, we all saw through.
It'll smell like weed.
Well, that's your son. So I'll give you a little preview of this. Anybody who lives here knows what part of the city this is, but for those of you out of state, I don't know what they call this. This isn't even a name. I don't know. North Philly could be going into. Yes. Avenue. I actually grew up going on this avenue. I was Ward Street, which is past. But yeah, I used to always come up on Erie Avenue when I was little.
To make sure everyone was on the rhythm of his cadence, and then went out.
One of these houses around here is Kevin Hart's house that he grew up in. I'm not sure which one it is, because he lived on Erie Avenue somewhere.
Interesting.
Not really in there like that. I think it's right over there, if I'm not mistaken. It kind of looked like it, because when he did one of his shows and he was down on Temple's campus, I think he was walking around here and I saw him up on the avenue, so I'm like, oh, his house must be around here. I think it is. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's that house right there. Heading away, baby. Anyway, you're awfully quiet today. Really?
Like I have much to say today. I don't like when I'm in places where I'm not used to being. I don't like to talk a lot.
Lord. What, you think somebody gonna come and drag you out the car and beat you within an inch of your life?
No, when I don't know where I'm going because I'm not using the GPS.
Baby, what did I tell you? You just follow Erie Avenue all the way out. How many times have we been on Erie Avenue?
Sweetie, you always say stuff like that. Just follow that, and then I'm come up on the turn, and you'll be like, "Oh, turn there."
Not that difficult.
No, you will.
We've been up and down Erie
I'll put it on
Avenue.
the
I
GPS.
told him to just follow it out until you get up to the point where you see the fire station.
I don't like doing that. I use a GPS everywhere I go.
crushed. They did him so wrong. They did
You know,
his
you
teammates
take
so
somebody
wrong,
out
and
of the
he's
Northeast
still,
in their little,
swallowing
cubby
his
hole
pride and
where
saying the
they've
right
only known
thing.
that and they haven't driven any place else in the city. And when it goes to driving somewhere, he's all petrified.
I'm going down Falls Road.
Some parts out here.
In 0.3 miles, turn slight right.
I can't. I'm going to turn it off now because, quite frankly, I'm embarrassed for my husband. So we'll pick it up later. So we have arrived at the potential customer house. It's actually really nice out here. You got a little babbling brook down there. Looks like it's little bridges that go to the houses or whatever. It's really pretty. And of course, there's John. Oh, nice. I like it back here. Wouldn't mind having a house back here. It's really nice and peaceful. I like the idea of having a little, I don't know what you call it, brook. I guess it depends on where you're from, whether you call it a brook, a creek, a stream, or whatever. But that's kind of cute to have that in front of your house. That's nice. Wonder how much these houses cost. They look pretty expensive. What I usually do is, if I get an address, well, what I used to do when I was bored at work, in between IT calls, I would, if someone would get, like, we would have their address. I probably shouldn't be saying this, but I would look it up on Google and see where they lived or see what type of house that they had. Weird like that, but I like doing stuff like that. Just following like Google Earth there, and seeing where people live. It's interesting. But I think he's on his way back now. This is nice. This is a little cul-de-sac, so there's nothing back there. This will probably work for John because, as I've mentioned before, he wants to get a piece of land somewhere where there's no, well, it wouldn't be this, but where there's no other houses and it's just real quiet, and because he can just live out his days because he really doesn't like people at all. So we shall see. That's on our bucket list. It would be nice to have a little piece of land somewhere where we could just go and let Schultz run and act crazy, like the crazy dog that he is. But again, we shall see. I am so tired today. I don't like running with empty. I think we knew we had to do the permits today, but every time John's, like, the end of the season comes, he gets into this rut where he stays up all night, not sleep all day, but he'll sleep all morning. And I guess just by, I don't know, osmosis, if that's a thing, I end up doing the same thing. So where I would naturally maybe go to bed and get a good night's sleep, case in point, last night, I was asleep. Well, I call myself watching this documentary. It's really good. And I was sleeping. He comes upstairs about 3 o'clock, and we start this conversation, knowing we had to get up in like 2.5 hours. So, yeah, he always does stuff like that.
Should have got a fishing rod.
Yeah, I was just telling the folks, this is like a little babbling brook.
Yeah, just so you could be just like that guy who had the people come out to try to arrest him.
Yeah. Did you see any fish in it?
Nah.
No, it's just probably a little stream. It's nice though. I think it's so cool that they.
I don't think that people would come out if you were sitting on the side with your fishing rod.
Well,
Probably.
how big are the divots?
She's got all kinds of issues. It's not only the tire marks. There's water in the lawn because it's not draining properly. I kind of thought this was going to be a waste of time.
And it is, isn't it?
But I don't want to get involved in it. She needs a hardscaper. You got softscape and hardscape. The difference is softscape is what we do. We do like the grass and the trees and trimming and seeding and stuff like that. Hardscape is more leveling patios and stuff. If she just had some tire marks in there, I could have probably just filled it in, but she's got something going halfway around the side of the house, and I don't know whether it's because she just got bad drainage or because of that stream. There's water up underneath the ground that's close to the surface, but there's all kinds of water. It's just puddled up there. There's no drainage back there.
Hey, how neat is that? Like, all of them got their own little private bridges across this little stream. That's so cute.
It's cutest.
Are you making fun of me?
Oh,
I think
no.
it's cute.
I think it's cute too.
And then the water just disappears.
How about that?
Well,
That's
look at that.
really cute. I'm trying to figure out how the hell did I get back here? I went out
Put the
this way.
GPS on. You don't know where you're going.
You didn't know where you were going either. I don't want to hear.
Listen, I tried to tell you to turn around and go back the way we came. You, on the other hand,
You took me
are
down.
always hard-headed.
No, you took me down a road that was detoured and closed off.
Now, I told you to turn around and go. Is it so hard to turn around and go back the way that you came? He insists on going straight and then wants to try to go through Fairmount Park. I'm not promising anybody I know my way through Fairmount Park. Yeah, born and raised, but I still don't know my way through Fairmount Park. So he, instead of just turning the truck around, hang a U-ey, and go back the way we came, he decided to keep going straight. And I'm like, well, that's what your GPS is for. I, on the other hand, tried to get him to turn down Fox Street to Midvale. He knows where Fox Street is and it leads into Midvale. No, he didn't want to do that. So then we end up on Ridge, which was closed off. So now he's got to go in the opposite direction. And next thing you know, we're in Strawberry Mansion. I told him, nope. I keep my mouth shut. I used to be the navigator. Like, I used to be in control of the the navigation and the GPS. But John is some kind of crazy backwoods driver. I don't know. And the GPS will say, you're coming up on, make a right turn, and he'll fly right by it and then have to go way out of his way to get back around. And then he yell at me like I said it or I did it.
Yeah, you probably something.
No, you don't know how to follow directions. And then all of a sudden it's my fault because we're lost. Or we have to go back
Your
miles
problem
and
is
miles and miles.
You think you're smarter than the GPS. The GPS, that's its business to know where to go. You told me to go down that one way. I turned the GPS off, and where did it take us? To a dead end because there was a detour and you couldn't go no further.
I've tried to explain to him.
The GPS
is nice, but
you were wrong.
you still have to have a sense of where you're going. Because the GPS sometimes will take you completely out of the way. So it would be nice if you really knew where you were going, that you didn't always have to go out of your way.
Mm-hmm.
But he making it seem like all of a sudden his GPS knew that there was a detour. His GPS didn't know there was a detour. It just so happened that that's where it was taking you.
Mm-hmm.
Because it wanted you to go through Strawberry Mansion. It wasn't trying to take you down Bridge Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
So he can say what he want to say. John gets lost going around the block, and that's all there is to it. If I'm lying, I'm flying. So that's all I have to say about that. So we're on our way home now. I gotta get something to eat because I'm hungry. Haven't had any breakfast. It's almost lunchtime. I don't know what I want to eat, but I know I'm really hungry. So if we do something later or be out and about later, I'll come back on. But that's it for now. Peace and love. Say
Bye-bye.
So this I had to jump back on real quick. This is the first. Of course we couldn't just go straight home. John has to stop at, what's his favorite store? Not Walmart, but Giant. So we're at Giant and he was in and out. I don't know. This fool. I don't know who this fool is. Why he just all the parking spaces in front and over there, he backs up right over here. Why?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
You
but
should see this
it's
woman
annoying.
came out of the Giant. She looked like Indiana Jones in drag. I got a tape of her.
What does that look like, John?
I can show you. I filmed her coming out.
He has nothing else better to do.
You know why? Because you're gonna act crazy. Somebody's gonna take a picture of you.
What crazy? What? Because she had a hat on?
No, look.
What?
Came back.
John, what the hell is that?
Play with you. I didn't hit the play button.
And then you took a picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. He don't know how to use his phone.
Oh, why?
What, it's in a loop? What the heck is
I
that?
don't know. Let me see if I can get out of it and go back into it.
See, that's what you get. Trying to talk about somebody and you didn't even get it properly recorded. You want to talk about
No,
it.
it was on when I did it. I don't know why it didn't play.
I can't. Then he's crashing the shopping cart.
Yeah,
Really?
I don't know why it did that. I put the camera right on her. I was looking at her on the thing.
Yeah, well, that's no good.
No, it sucks.
Anywho, we are headed home because
Look, they didn't have
I'm not
they didn't have them
only hungry,
turnover
but
things,
I'm
but I got you
sleepy.
these instead. These are about these.
I can't eat this.
Why? What is the difference between a scrone and them?
Nice.
Oh, are they low sodium scromes?
No, those are totally different.
Yeah, these are. Yeah.
You want to eat them, John? Don't start with the nonsense.
Look,
All right.
last time you complained because I bought chocolate. You said I only bought your chocolate birthday cake because
Once again,
it was a birthday cake. They didn't have none. I looked all in there.
he got some kind of what the hell are those?
Those are good.
Those are. Yeah, you know you wanted to eat them to begin with. I specifically asked him to get scones.
They don't
and
have
he
none.
comes back. Yeah, okay. So you say, and he comes back with what the hell are they called?
Little sticks with cream on.
Yeah, they're like I don't know, some pastries with the cream,
white
in the middle or whatever. And I'm gonna go off now. I'm like so tired. I'm sorry my words, but I'm gonna cut it here because you know I'm trying to keep this PG. He's turning it R-rated, and I think you know where I'm going with it. So I'm gonna say goodbye, and I don't even know if I'm coming back today because I'm tired. And John's just crazy. So you'll see us again one day when we're out and about. And seriously, this time, peace and love. Goodbye.